In this video, we are going to walk through the meal planner, which can be found in a couple of places. You can find it here at the bottom of your menu bar on mobile or within the pop-out side menu. The meal plan is a way for you to view, edit, and manage your weekly meal plans. They are built out by week, and you can see them both in calendar view and in list view. If you are a premium member, you can also generate a grocery list that is sorted by store section, or you can email yourself your plan. It all saves it here in your app. What's great is that you get a rationale for why the meals were chosen for you. You can also edit your plan entirely. You can go through and edit each individual item, or you can go through and say, okay, I think, these things will work, these things won't work. And you can add them to your list or take them off with this edit plan function. So you just edit, and then you can edit individual items, delete the items if you need to, or add extras if you want some additional things added into your day. You can create a new plan by selecting New Plan. And when you do that, you can either choose to meal prep with Gigi, or you can build your own. Building your own manually just allows you to take control of everything and build it from scratch. If you'd like to build your own plans, you can build your own, but we'll walk through the guided setup as well. The guided setup is based on your profile. So filling this out will also help you fill out the information in your profile. If you want a meal plan, I highly recommend being very honest in this phase. You get out what you put in. So if you don't tell it what your goals are, if you don't tell it what your challenges are, if you don't tell it the foods you like, it's not going to give you the best meal plan for your goals. You talk about your primary weight goal, and there are a range of goals. You talk about the goals that you have, the biggest challenges for you when it comes to diabetes in general. Then you'll do the meal plan setup. It's going to ask you if you follow any specific diets. I don't follow all of these diets, but I like to be able to check them to make sure that the analysis is working really well and it's giving you correct items. You can also tell it what allergies or foods to avoid. If you have a peanut allergy or shellfish allergy, you can tell it that so it doesn't recommend those items to you. You can also tell it to avoid things that you don't like. If you don't like tomatoes, put tomatoes in there so that it can avoid suggesting a food that utilizes that ingredient. You can also share preferred cuisines, and there are loads of them within this topic picker. If there isn't one that you see, you can add it in here and it will consider that. And then it'll consider your general likes and dislikes. So, I like spicy and pickled foods. I put that in there. I do like mushrooms and eggplants, but again, I wanted to make sure that if I said I don't want these things in there, that it would for sure pick that up to make sure that it gives me what I want for recommendations that I would actually eat. Then you put in your metrics, you put in your gender, your age, your height, your weight, your activity level. And then you're also going to have this ability to review it before you create your plan. So when you create your plan, it's going to work its magic and consider all of the different areas that you have preferences. And then it's going to actually create that meal plan for you. Once the plan is created for you, it shares all of the things that you have put in. So I will read this rationale to you because I think it's really interesting. But what it picked from the things that I put in there were the 7-day meal plan is carefully structured to provide a balance of macronutrients aligned with the user's set of goals and aggressive weight loss and diabetes management. Each day includes meals rich in fiber and low in sugar to stabilize blood glucose and maintain A1C at the target level. The inclusion of plant-based proteins like tofu, tempeh, legumes, and nuts supports protein goal while adhering to the user's diet, dairy-free and vegetarian preferences. Healthy fats from avocado, olive oil, and nuts provide satiety and support keto and Mediterranean diet principles without exceeding fat targets. Spicy and pickled foods are incorporated daily to match the user's taste preferences while avoiding allergens and disliked ingredients like mushrooms and eggplant. It can tell you why it's creating these things for you. And it will tell you, here's what we did, and then here's the estimations of everything. So I just love this feature. If you're looking to plan, you can let this start the plan for you and then edit every single item. This really helps to be able to give you a list of foods that you can use and that you need, and then ways to be able to make the most of your meal plans.